Christmas is here, guys!
Beth Books presents a wonderful Vlogmas month. Yeah. So it's technically actually after school now. Let me put this blind up properly. Yeah, I was just in a rush this morning, to be honest. So I'm going to show you a quick outfit of the day before I get back into sweats. I have this cute jacket, which was actually a birthday present. I'm wearing, you can't really see it, but one of my mum's old dresses. And I paired it with some boots because I live in boots, even when, oh my gosh, it's actually sunny outside. So now that I'm home, I have a few chores to take care of. It's a good day, so it's time to do some washing. I'm not going to show you that Mount Everest over there. And other than that, I'm actually really wanting to take some Bookstagram photos, so I thought I would take you with me for that. I haven't taken a batch of nice, cute photos for a hot minute, so it's time I up my game. But first things first, sweatpant time. So at this moment in time, I've got some washing out, the kitchen is clean, the bedroom is clean, and I'm just waiting for the next load of washing to be done. So I figure let's use this time wisely and do some Bookstagramming. Let me take you through the process. So at this point in time, I just punched myself in the face. So at this point in time, I try to start all professionally and knock myself out. Essentially, I've got a bit of a formula that I do when it comes to taking Bookstagram photos. Not because things are necessarily repetitive, but because I've found my vibe. I've been Bookstagramming for 3 years now, so I've kind of gotten to know what I like the look of. And so my first step is always to collect the books I want to photograph. And part of my system that helps me with this is I like to talk about books I've either just bought or I'm planning to read. So that's where my Reel of TBR videos really help me as well, because then I've got like a certain amount of books and that's what my Bookstagram content is based around. So right now, oh yeah, by the way, rearrange the shelves. I'll take you through that next. But for now, I need to grab the books that I'm currently planning on reading. I have a lot of books to photograph this session. Those books there are still books I'm planning on reading, but I'm just going to start with the basket just because it seems more manageable and less daunting. From here, my kind of style with Bookstagram photos is if there's a photo with me in it, that's very spare of the moment. I don't forward plan things because that makes it seem too much like a job. This is just a hobby, so I personally don't like to do that. What I will do though is pick up a book and just take a photo with it. There's nothing too in-depth. It's just I figure out what backgrounds I like, either with it against the bookshelf, or I'll take you to my room and show you how I set up in there. But yes, let's do this. So first things first, I know I did just make my bed and I'm gonna like low-key unmake it. This is part of the reason why I have white bed sheets and a blanket with a white side, because let me show you. I like to take this back, and then this is kind of one of my backgrounds. And then at the moment, these sheets have cute little flowers on them. So what I do is kind of just cover those up, and I can use this general area of blank space as a background too. So this is the only basket of like props that I've ever bought for Bookstagram. They're just fake flowers from Kmart. And then I take flowers from there and kind of just place them around until they look good. So this is kind of what I'm looking at. So my angle would kind of be from here for this photo. And I will insert the picture that I just took. And next step, I will show you how I edit the picture. Alright guys, so first things first, I go to Lightroom and I import the photo from my device. This sometimes takes a lot of finding, but essentially I just find it and upload it. Here you can see all of the photos I've taken plus some videos. I found the one I showed the process of. Wait for that to upload, find it. You can see already a lot of the edited ones. Essentially, what you can see here is I crop everything down to 4:5 because that's the max full-size image that you can get on Instagram. And then I have a preset that I use on them. What I'm going to do now is quickly show you all of the exposure, contrast, all of that. Just real quick, but feel free to like pause this and emulate these. I have no qualms with you imitating my style of my feed. That's cool. It's just an art form and it's definitely not mine to own, considering I've been inspired by many people before me. Once that's been saved, I then use Garni. I use Garni as my Instagram planner. Unfortunately, they've got a bit of a bug at the moment, but it doesn't bother me too much. So I just upload all my photos into there. You're having a real sneak peek of like some of my pics. And then I just throw it in and rearrange it to what I think looks good. So I just sat on the couch and finished editing all my photos. I now have 2 weeks worth of photos, and it took me maybe 45 minutes from beginning to end if I took out the time I stopped to film and explain things to you guys. For now, I wanted to do a quick bookshelf tour because things have changed up a bit, but I've just realised that my fairy lights have fallen down, so let me fix that and then I'll show you the new shelves. Alright, that is done. We are all hooked up with the fairy lights. So yesterday, my partner's belated birthday present came, and it is this box set of Dragon Ball Z manga. He loves his manga, and he's been talking about starting a physical collection for quite a while. You can see we have Naruto over there, but I think I started that one, and I'm slowly collecting it, but he loves Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball and the Dragon Ball Z universe, so I got him that, and then he's arranged it real cute so that you can see all of his pops. And then we just put our comics there and really made this kind of our like little geeky shelf. Although we are definitely running out of space. And I just looked up how much it is to buy one of these bookshelves. I got it from Warehouse Stationery. It's the Soho 6-tier bookshelf. And it's like 180 New Zealand dollars, which, I mean, it's not hella expensive, but I'm gonna wait and see if it comes on sale in Boxing Day things, and then I might invest so that we can have, you know, a bit more space to grow the collection. In the meantime, though, guys, it's high time sorry about the bad camera work. It's high time I started reading, so I'm going to continue Call Me By Your Name. I didn't read any more of it last night. I needed a break. I'm up to page 192. And it finishes at page 248, so 50-ish pages left. I realised I didn't explain myself very well yesterday when I said it was getting like quite thick. It really reminds me of how classics are written, in that when I read a classic book, I can only read like 50 pages at a time, then I have to put it down because it takes a lot of effort to read and understand what is being said. And I'm definitely with that stage in this book, to the point where I started to not like it as much, but I have to say I've put it down and now I'm really excited to read it again. So that's my next activity, if you will. I finished it, guys. Here's the deal. I think I'm going to give it 4 stars. In fact, I am going to give this book 4 stars. Here's a quick mini review. Let's see if I can keep it to under a minute. This book is very erotic, and it is all about like bi-curiosity. Like our main character, Elio, he essentially finds and discovers and pursues this passion for fellow men that he has, but he does also have female relationships. So if we were to put a label on him, he's bisexual. It's very Lolita-esque in that it's kind of a forbidden love, especially with the age gap. However, the age gap is 7 years, which isn't as bad as Lolita, obviously. So Elio is 17 and Oliver, I was going to call him Ollie. Oliver is 24, which honestly feels gross because like I'm 24 and 17, that's like my students. That does not feel right. But in a completely unrelated to myself context, it's really interesting to read about. It is slightly an elitist style of writing, I feel. I definitely didn't understand everything, which is why I dropped it a star. The writing style is extremely poetic, and there will be a lot of references, especially to classical music, plays, and novels, which would have gone completely over my own head. But the world building is beautiful. We're in Italy. It's so serene, Italian summer. It's just a really nice story, and one that I am definitely keeping on my shelf, but also definitely not a book I would recommend to a child or even a teenager. Maybe if you know someone who is kind of going through an awakening, this could be good. I would suggest reading it before you recommend it to anyone. But anyway, yes, 4 stars. Let me stamp it. And I just realised I forgot to share with you guys what my Secret Santa got me. I have opened it. They so nicely got me a little bauble. So after the discussion I was having yesterday, this is literally my first Christmas bauble I own. So this I'm going to put right here. Christmas is here, guys. All right. I don't really know what else I'm doing for the rest of the day. I'm just going to keep reading and start this book kind of straight away. And I think tonight I'm going out for dinner with my partner and his in-laws. So we'll see what happens. I realised that I keep trying to start a thing and I keep forgetting where I want to read the first sentence or two of a book to you guys. So the first sentence of Call Me By Your Name is: later, the word, the voice, the attitude. I'd never had anyone use later to say goodbye before. So that's the entry to that one. The entry to One for the Money is: there are some men who enter a woman's life and screw it up forever. Joseph Morelli did this to me. Not forever, but periodically. Okay, let's keep going. I am up to page 83 of this, which is like a quarter to a third of the way through, and oh my gosh, I'm loving it. It's nothing super duper original. It's essentially just a funny chick flick comedy kind of book so far anyway. It's not a super poetic style of writing, but what it is easy to read, entertaining and fun. So I am liking it. Another quick little outfit change because we are going to go out for dinner. Yay to thrifting. I found this skirt for like $4 in a Save Mart. Guys, it's official. I have problems. It's late night. Technically this is what are we, Thursday night. Vlogmas number 4 is going to be Friday, so let future me take it away and show you what I got. Oh, who let me out this late with book sales on?